God actually used 恩典之路 this song to really assure me that even though throughout the whole entire journey I was alone, but He never failed to be with me, and He is there to hold me and to guide me. And same it goes to my mom, that He was never... It was 2 weeks ago that my mother was still in the nursing home back in Sedang. We received the information from the nursing home that my mom is down with mild fever. She was continued to suffer with this mild fever for about a week. And until 30th of January, my brother decided to bring her to Assunta Hospital for further checkup. So while she was in Assunta Hospital, the hospital decided to do a COVID test on her, and the test result came back that she is tested positive for COVID-19. We decided to admit our mother to Sungai Buloh Hospital. Before she was sent into the ambulance, I asked her questions. I said, "Mom, you need to go to another hospital to treat your fever so that you can be well again. And do you want to believe in Jesus?" So I asked her this question. And she told me that yes, she wants to believe in Jesus. It was on 3rd February that I received a call from the hospital to say that my mom had passed away. I felt very sad, and I cried and cried and cried. But I know that the next day I need to go to Sungai Buloh Hospital to claim her body so that she can be sent to the cremation center to be cremated. My brother, due to him sending my mother to the hospital, he has to be quarantined for 14 days. I have to do this alone, to go through this whole entire process on myself. And I keep asking God why I need to do all this alone. And I keep asking God these 3 questions. The first question I asked God was, why I need to go through this on my own? Why I can't even have a friend or have my family members to be with me in this whole entire process? And the second question I asked God was, why my mom can't even have a simple funeral service? And the third question that I asked God was, every time when I go to funeral service, I always listen to the song Amazing Grace. Why can't I just listen to Amazing Grace? And just right before I reach 𝐸𝐴𝐵 Cremation Center, and the song Amazing Grace just played from my Spotify. I was really amazed during that time that God had conducted a short funeral service in the car for my mom to comfort me during that moment. So I cried and cried, and I drove to the cremation center in 𝐸𝐴𝐵. After I parked my car, I was really weak, and I told God I really cannot do this on my own. I saw my mom's ashes, and I broke down. I told God that I really cannot continue the journey. But suddenly I just felt that someone is beside me and holding me tight during that time. And I just walked to my car and I put the ashes inside my car. After I calmed down, I continued the other part of journey to drive to Rawang Memorial Park. But before I start the journey, I told God, now it is my mom, myself, and God in the car. And my mom cannot understand English. So I told God, now I turn on the Mandarin songs in the car for this 1 hour. During that 1 hour journey, there was a prayer made by the worship leader, “一人信主，全家会得救.” And God is using this to assure me that my mom is now in heaven and rejoicing together with our Lord Jesus Christ. And there was this particular doctor called Dr. Fong. He was actually the doctor who took care of my mom throughout the few days when she was in the nursing home. She told the home that with the chest x-ray of my mom, her lung was really badly infected by COVID-19 virus. Given to any other patients, they might come in a coma state. But miraculously, my mom was able to eat, was able to drink, was able to talk and respond to all their questions throughout the few days when she was staying in Sungai Buloh Hospital. I believe that this was what God wanted to tell me and my brother. He was with my mother ever from the moment that my mom put her faith in the Lord, and He was there to be with my mom. And He performed these miracles by reducing the amount of suffering that she has to go through in the hospital. After I received this news from the nursing home, immediately I told my brother. And my brother was comforted by this message as well. And he had decided to believe in Jesus 2 weeks later. So once again, God had proven Himself to be true to me and in my family that 一人信主，全家会得救. I believe that if we are going through a lot of challenges in life, a lot of times we will ask God, God, where are you? And why we need to go through all these challenges on our own. But God is never fail to answer us, and God will never fail to be with us in every moment in our life.